Yo, what is going on, man? I am B-Ball Jones. I am simply a basketball trainer that is here to bring you the blueprint, the stories, and the mindset to help you make progress in your game. Appreciate you tuning in. Let's get it. Ego is defined as a person's sense of self-esteem and self-importance by the Oxford Dictionary. So, if your ego is basically just how you feel about yourself, your self-esteem, and your self-importance, why are we crucifying ego? Shouldn't we have a level of ego? Shouldn't ego be our friend? Shouldn't we have a high enough ego to where we're confident about what we do? I feel like we demonize ego, but ego should be our friend. Because if you really think about it, and you start to listen to interviews and listen to how a lot of these NBA players, the top tier NBA players, the superstars we love, the Ant-Mans, the LeBrons, KDs, the Shea Gilders, like all of these guys have a different level of confidence about themselves in their games. And a lot of times when you hear them talk about certain things and stuff, the level of confidence that they talk about themselves about, the confidence they talk about themselves, not just in their team, but their ability to perform and their skill level can be quote unquote egotistical. To be a top tier player or a top tier performer at whatever level you're at, if you're in the NBA, your college, or your high school, ego should be your friend. And when we think about that, you should have a high level of esteem of how you think about yourself. You should see yourself highly. You should think of yourself as a great basketball player. You should think of yourself as a high quality shooter, or a high quality defender, a high quality rebounder. You should think of yourself and have a high esteem of yourself and see yourself as a great person and a great player. It just makes sense because you can't be a great player and a great performer if you don't see yourself that way because these things pair together. Unless you're playing like the mind game of like I have to work harder because I don't see myself as being that great, so I continue to work to be even better. Then go that route, whatever. But for the most part, these guys are all going to sit here and tell you, "I'm that guy. I'm a dog out here in the streets. You're gonna have to come see me on this court to let me know. You have to prove to me how great you are too." And because the so many people who don't understand that mentality and that mindset demonize and criticize people who have a very high level of ego, and they end up calling these guys cocky and egotistical, meaning they've went too far on the side of having a high ego. But that is why I said ego should be your friend. If ego is your friend, think about how you are with your friend. Your friendship is going to be give and take. Your friendship is going to have a level of reciprocity, meaning I'm going to do things for you and you're going to do things for me. Meaning, if ego is my friend, I'm going to build up my ego, but my ego is going to repay me, and I'm not going to boost it up too high and too far to where I believe in myself and I have a high ego. My ego is going to have me basically fuel me with confidence to perform. But because we're friends and we have a good friendship, it's a pairing, meaning that I'm going to perform better because my ego is doing well and it's performing well. Because my ego is performing well, I'm going to perform better and do more. If you have a good friendship and a good pairing with ego, you're going to be in a good space. But there's a sneaky, third wheel in there we need to have called humility. And that's just being able to balance that out by saying, hey, yes, I am a great player, but I still have room to grow. Yes, I'm dope. I'm cold. I'm nice with it. Y'all can't stop me on the court. Like this, it's over. Like line, all y'all up 1-on-1, we can go at it. And I'm coming out king of the court. So balancing that act of ego being your friend, but your third wheel best friend that need to be right there too, called humility, need to be right there. And so ego should be your friend. Ego should be your friend. Don't get too carried away to where egotistical kicks in. And when you get egotistical, ego's not your friend. Ego is running you. And it's not a friendship. So ego should be your best friend. Y'all boys, y'all homies. That's your sister. That's your soulmate. But you all should be best friends with humility to say, I'm standing to work. I need to get better too. So it should be the three amigos sitting right there getting better, energy and training, saying I'm number one and I'm maintaining number one. I'm gonna get even better than I was yesterday. because that's the progress is the on goal mentality, saying that, hey, I'm competing with myself to be better today than I was yesterday. I'm competing tomorrow to be better than I am today. That's the mindset you have to have. Make ego your friend. Keep putting in work. Be confident. Believe in your work and just go do it. All right. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. See you on the next Hoop Jam. All right. Okay. Another time out. Okay. Look, if you got to this point, you have to be enjoying the episode. Like, you have to. At this point in the episode, you're enjoying it. So help me help you. Just if you're on Apple right now and you're on your phone, okay, just take your phone, press the subscribe button. It's right there. Just do that with me. Even if on your laptop, take your mouse, boom, click over, boom, do your thing. Now you subscribe. Now you linked in because you don't want to miss the next great episode that I have. But doing stuff like this helps the episode grow, makes the show grow, and the podcast grow, so I can keep getting great guests and keep doing great interviews. So if you listen on Apple or Spotify, take a second, look at your phone, press the follow button, okay, and share with a friend or two because you'll find a value in this. You want to have this conversation with your friends so they can have the same value. Now the whole basketball community can grow. All right. Thank you for listening so far. I'm gonna get out your way. Let's get back to the episode. Appreciate you.